yeah, I heard that.
So there is no such thing as an original thought. So sometimes you might have recorded all your thoughts, and then another nigga recorded the exact same thoughts to the exact same beat, and so you probably did all of the work as well as him, and everybody.
Is that real though? So that's good. I heard that was AI, and like that was not even. I don't even know who that is, but I did hear that, and I
So,
kind of just read the comments, and I was like, they said it wasn't real. And
so I think the comments did say that it wasn't real,
yeah,
and so I went to try to figure some stuff out. I just had to.
yeah,
Why do people hate this nigga so much that they waste their time by recording
yeah, that's crazy.
posthumous tracks or whatever?
They gotta try to tear you down, man.
So I tried to figure out who this was. That was the first step. This is a guy named Chapo. Boom. Formerly known as Live Moolah. Boom. Formerly known as Fame. Fame was what he was going by back in 2008 to 2010 when he was signed to Harvey Mason Jr. Let's see. Harvey Mason Jr. is the president of the Grammy Recording Academy right now. That's the guy who was telling The Weeknd we apologize. Harvey Mason Jr.
All right.
He was signed to, I think it was called MBK Entertainment, which had also signed Alicia Keys at some point and a bevy of songwriters. Boom. So that's who he was signed to between 2008 and 2010 as Fame. Then he started to work with an artist called B.O.I. Wonder, Boy Wonder.
Yeah. Hey, yo, what up, Boy Wonder? Welcome to Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. So now he's a credited artist working and writing for Harvey Mason Jr., who is creditable because he is clearly the Grammy guy now.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can go look up MBK Entertainment on the internet. The website's still live. You'll see the information about Fame, Chapo. And then we get to Chapo actually releasing information. He shared with us documentation, video documentation of him in the studio with Boy Wonder, video documentation of himself in the studio with Lil Wayne, recording the Carter 3, and then just a large amount of documentation related to him working with other artists in the industry, blah, blah, blah.
All right.
Then around the time last year that the beef occurred, he started to speak to the matter in certain ways. So, I don't really.
Timestamps. Stay with me. What's leaking?
So this is
I'm able
Chapo.
to speak, but I could put it in music. And what if all, that narrative Drake hands out number ones? What if, stay with me, what if all those number ones just started leaking? And they were written by other artists? What if timestamps started leaking? Then what?
So that's just Chapo showing his face, like letting us know he's not like a ghost hiding behind anything. And then this is the last video of Chapo. I believe this is him at the time listening to Draft Day.
That's how I tried out some raw oysters. Man, that boy blowing up quick. That boy know he the shit. That boy singing and on his songs when he know he can spit. That boy manifested it. That boy knew it was written. That boy did it on purpose. That boy know that they shitting on you when they king of passion. You should have followed up my moves. You won't realize the after. And if I left the shit to chance, I would have picked the name like Chance the Rapper.
You know what I mean? I could play you 50 more minutes of videos. It wouldn't convince you because you don't know who the fuck this guy is. But
Well, I mean, I'm convinced.
okay, well, me
I
too.
mean, it's like we know that Drake has had used ghostwriters before, so it's not surprising that there'd be more.
It's not at all surprising. And so we're at the point where,
So that was real then, essentially.
yeah.
Okay, kudos
to my belief.
to you for doing the research.
You know what I mean?
'Cause I wasn't doing the research.
Kudos to Real J Nolan. My boy Real J Nolan, you are a private investigator, my nigga. Because as you were saying the shit and I was trying to follow you and look it up, it took me 10 minutes each time to figure out where the fuck you were at. So kudos to you, bro, for doing some real internet research. Chapo, I wish you the best in everything you do.
I mean, two things. Like, so I'm just curious as to what the motivation is now for him to speak out. And then the other side of it is he said something really important, which was there's Drake fans, including myself, that don't really care if he stole the number ones, like he said, like the, you know, cha-cha hotline bling and
pop.
Yeah,
hits.
I like the cha-cha and whatever, right? But then you have the fans that are like, well, if the timestamps, as long as the timestamps, if that's really him, then it's like we good.
Where you think they gonna go now?
But
so this is fake.
One of those songs, right?
This is fake.
Right. So that's kind of one of the reasons why I didn't even look into it when it dropped, because that's one of my favorite Drake songs, 5 a.m. in Toronto.
Okay, yeah, that's a lot of people's number one
timestamp. That's one of my favorite Drake songs ever. So I don't want that to not be him, because like I think Drake is at his best. That's like my favorite version of Drake.
It's not him, bro.
So it's kind of, you know, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. But I mean, yeah, that's all I can say is it's unfortunate because like this is like finding out that Jay-Z didn't write like where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? This is like finding out this is like Jay-Z didn't write Hard Knock Life. Like this is kind of, I ain't gonna lie, this hurts.
22 twos. Jay, you didn't do that, bro? Come on, bro. That was some of your best writing ever, bro. So, look, bro, shout out to Drake, one of the best ever, one of the most consistent ever, one of the hardest working rappers ever. Like, kudos, accolades. Bro, just be honest with us, bro. Like, it's not even that. Like, bro, just be honest with us for real. Like, type shit. Like, as an artist myself, just be honest. Like, you know, I would like to know that and make a route for people to really get their rap songs written for them, right? If you come out and say, yes, I did it. Okay, guys, I got my rap songs written. Y'all dance, though. So this means that it's palatable to have your rap songs written by another person and you can still enjoy it. Yeah. Just do that route, Drake.
Yeah, that's the more respectable thing to do. But I feel like, so rap is different. We had this conversation before, you know. Rap is different from other genres of music where it's an origin and an intended purpose. Yo, we gotta hold hold some things sacred though. We gotta keep, like, you feel me? Like
but it's gone, bro. It's gone to the twerking. It's gone to the dope sales. It's gone to the Cardis. It's gone, bro.
You're right.
It's gone, bro. So I want that more than anything. But now what I want is just for us to say it's gone.
Okay,
bro.
All right. So then in that sense, what connects you to an artist then? If it's not them telling their story in their words in a cool way. Is it their image? Is it the way they dress?
For me,
is it just cool? Is it you don't care if it's them? It's just as long as the music's hot, like you gonna fuck with them? Like
ultimately, bro, they greatness. What I connected to about Michael Jackson is his greatness. That nigga ain't nothing like me.
But Michael Jackson's a songwriter. He's an incredible songwriter.
And that's what I'm saying, bro.
Mariah Carey is an incredible vocalist and a great songwriter.
And that I don't know that she's a great songwriter. She's an incredible vocalist. She got a pen. What did Nicki I connect to about Whitney Houston?
That's greatness.
When I connect to Whitney Houston, I connect to the greatness of her talent. And so, look, Whitney don't have to write a lyric.
She don't, but she did.
She did. And I'm sure Drake has written some lyrics. I just look, bro. I'm going to just insert the clip of Drake saying, but those timestamp records, nobody pen ever touched the paper except mine.
you to that destination where you have, you know, a great body of work. If you need somebody to write the whole thing, and all you do is just go in and track it, there's still artists that exist like that to this day, that people love and revere, and they sell out stadiums.
That's not you, though.
That's not me, no. I've wrote by the way, all my biggest songs, and any song that really, really did damage for me, I've wrote every single lyric. So that, like,
the hits, yeah.
The hits and the ones that you would, like, it's like, I'm not gonna collaborate with somebody on any of the timestamp records.
And then I'm gonna just let people know why I'm just so upset. It's like if I put a glass of water right here and I came back and it was gone, and Ty was here and I was like, nigga, did you take my water? And then he like, no. Well, bro, I have more water in the fridge. Just admit that you took it, and there's no smoke, bro. Just say you did it, dude. So, still one of the most talented, one of the most prolific, one of the most consistent, one of the most hardworking. Like, that's what you can fall back on. One of the most charming, comedic, whatever, bro. You got a lot of shit to fall back on. We ain't mad at Ye. I'm not mad at Ye. Yeah. He don't write every bar. Like,
yeah, and why Ye gets the respect of a lot of people musically.
Because he's a genius, and he does.
Yeah, he's a genius. He's been open about the collaborations.
Okay.
It's, you know, and that's what music is it's always a collaboration, right? But you know, Kanye was putting his soul in them songs, though. Like, he was putting his heart, soul, and story in those songs.
Kanye West is the Steph Curry of rap.
So,
girl, Steph, love, one love.
One love.
Woo! Let's go.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna take off my back. I'm gonna take off the back.
FBK.
I said, hey. Hot season just dropped. Yeah, nigga, that's my shit. Fame getting the city hot. Talking all that fly shit. Them boys wanna be rock stars. Throw them in the mosh pit. Headed to the future. Marty McFly in the cockpit. Switching lanes in the car. Loso in my palm. Headed see a bad bitch who said she love and fuck me long. And a friend wanna come too. If I say no, I'm wrong. I'm a wild up in them bitches. My excuse is that I'm young. Niggas face off steady popping. We talking and we chalking. Dog, my wolves will get the hollering. And silence all that barking. Better take caution. I'm known to steal bitches and do it often. You was a baby, shit, I deaded that. Call me Mr. Abortion. All this with me, I be wearing. Got these niggas staring. Louboutins up on my feet. I'm just $1,200 parent. I ain't for the games. Let me make that shit apparent. It's the hybrid motherfucker. Best respect me like your parents. 20 years old, adding pressure to the veterans. Cause I make them niggas sicker than they ever been. You got a disease, Cole, I can't bring the cheddar in. Ooh, don't touch me, nigga, I ain't trying to catch your shit. I'm ballin' in the club. Rose bottles in the tub. Bitches all in front me, nigga, you gon' ball or not? I know that question petty, but there's 20 of y'all niggas all on one bottle of Henny. Wow. Budget when I do it, shit, I do it. Nike wonder how I does it. Boy, your whole career barrage. You is when you wasn't, but the real has arrived. Tell them hoes start shaking something, I'm a boss. You a chump. Break they ass down and I roll them in my blunt. Your whole career front. Knievel on you people, I'ma show them how to stunt. Do what I want, I rock hard. Viagra flow, nigga. Killing these bitches in these suicide doors, nigga. But is it homicide when bitches die to get inside and say that when they in it that they never felt more alive? Fuck with fame, nigga, better be the right choice. Don't be fooled by the R&B and light boys. Till I'm high and I'm feel noise. 20 racks up on my wrist and that just like noise. Blocks.